Good evening. My name is Eric Alvarez. I am the Executive Officer for the Chief of Police. At this time, please rise for an invocation recited by our chaplain, Evelio Viches, followed by the Pledge of Allegiance recited by Major Pedro Arcia.
Good evening. It's a privilege to be here tonight to honor our amazing police department and to celebrate together. Tonight is definitely a night of celebration. Please bow your heads with me in prayer. Gracious and almighty God, we gather tonight with hearts full of gratitude and joy. We come before you in celebration of your goodness, your faithfulness, and the amazing men and women who serve this great city of West Miami. Lord, tonight we recognize and celebrate the courage, dedication, and integrity displayed by our officers and dispatchers. We thank you for calling them to this noble work and sustaining them through every shift, every call, and every challenge. Father, we also thank you for the leadership of our city. We lift up Mayor Diaz-Padrón, Vice Mayor Chavez, our city commissioners, and the dedicated staff who labor on behalf of the people of West Miami. Thank you for their partnership and support of those who wear the badge and for their commitment to the welfare of our community. We also lift up Chief Delgado, Major Arcia, our patrol officers, investigators, and dispatchers who are the calm voices in the storm, and every member of this department who labors, often unseen, to keep our community safe. Bless the families who share these men and women with our city. Their sacrifice is woven into every act of service their loved one performs. Now, Lord, as we share this meal together, we ask your blessing upon the food, upon the fellowship, upon every conversation around these tables. Fill this room with laughter and camaraderie and with the deep satisfaction that comes from work well done. We ask all of this in the name of Jesus. Amen.
Good evening. Please place your right hand over your heart as we pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Please be seated. Good evening, everyone, and welcome to the second annual awards banquet of the West Miami Police Department. Tonight is a celebration of dedication, professionalism, sacrifice, and service. It is truly an honor to see so many members of our law enforcement family, city leadership, sponsors, friends, and supporters gathered here this evening. Before we begin tonight's presentations, I would like to recognize several individuals whose hard work and commitment made this event possible. Events like this do not just happen without countless hours of planning and coordination and dedication behind the scenes. I want to express my sincere appreciation to Master Sergeant Carolina de la Uz. You can clap. My assistant, Ernesto Hernandez. Our city clerk, Aneri Gonzalez. Officer Kimberly Gonzalez. Mercedes Soler. And last but not least, Yvonne Picado. Your efforts ensures tonight's event came together successfully. Your efforts, professionalism, and attention to detail are deeply appreciated. I would also like to thank our city manager, Edward Silva, for his continued support and for allowing this event to take place. Your support of our department and our personnel means a great deal to all of us. In addition, I would like to recognize and thank our platinum sponsors for their generous contributions and support of tonight's banquet. David De La Espriella from Red Speed. David. Denise Contreras and Annabelle Nogueiras from Motorola Solutions. Frank Alonso with AMI Engineering. Johan Caraballo and Sun State Bank. And Christine Stampley with USA Software. Thank you. Thank you all for your generosity and your continued support of our officers in our community. At this time, it is my privilege to invite up our mayor, Eric Diaz-Padrón. Please join me in welcoming him to the podium.
Good evening. I didn't get the, well, I was in Alliance, I didn't get the memo on the black and white, but I used to have a suit that fits, so we'll stick with the blue. But I feel the need to kind of keep the tradition going of our Commissioner Emeritus, Luciano Suarez. Everyone looks very pretty, very nice, very beautiful. That was a quote that he used to say a lot. I'm very honored to be here today as your mayor. I'm happy to be joined here by Commissioner Gus Ceballos, Commissioner, Vice Mayor Ivan Chavez Jr. and Commissioner Vicky Gans, and as well as Commissioner Juan Blanes. To me, every department, obviously, in a city is exceptionally important, but there's no doubt in my mind that the number one most important department to any city is its police department, right? Because at the end of the day, if you don't have a home you can rest easy in, if you don't have safety in your life, you have nothing. So it's not just an important part of a city, it's really one of the most important parts of our society, right? So to me, it's a great honor that, and it's a great idea, and Chief, I commend you for continuing to expand on this event. I know we've always had police awards, but now we turn it to banquets, which is much nicer than even the barbecues used to have in the pavilion, right? In this beautiful center. So it's very, very important, this event, to recognize outstanding officers that we have here and the outstanding work they're doing. I know that oftentimes in this profession, recognition is not common, and I know that it's not sought, but I think it's exceptionally important that we do recognize where we can the work that all of you are doing to continue to put our city on the map as one of the safest cities in the state of Florida, probably one of the safest cities in the country. And I'm exceptionally thankful. I'm very thankful, and I know the commission is very thankful, and the families of our city are very thankful for all the work that you guys are doing. So I appreciate it. I talked a lot to government officials in other cities, and they're always they're always surprised on how West Miami is able to keep continuity in our police department, can keep recruiting excellent officers into our ranks at a time when recruiting officers in the profession is not always easy, because you guys frankly get a lot of heat in a lot of places in this country, but not here in West Miami. I think our residents know very well the work you guys do, and and it's one of the reasons why they choose to live in this community. So thank you. It's an honor to be here, and I'm glad that those who are getting an award today are being recognized. So thank you very much.
The only thing I'm going to tell you is enjoy the meal. I'll be back up here to present the awards afterwards. Everybody, please, there's a station back there and a station on the side. Go ahead and have a nice meal, and I'll be back up here in about 45 minutes or so. Enjoy. All right, I hope everybody had some cake and had a good time. We're going to go ahead and start with the awards now. So I'd like to ask for everybody to go ahead and take your seats. Those of you that are at the bar, you alcoholics, you can finish what you're doing. Christine, I see you. You're good. All right, the first thing I want to do really, and I would be remiss if I did not do this, is to recognize our retirees that are here joining us today. The first one is my mentor and friend and retiree, Chief Nelson Andrew. I'd also like to recognize, and we're going in reverse order here, so don't get upset, retired Lieutenant Myrna Lopez. Retired Lieutenant Rafael Jimenez. Retired Sergeant from back in the day, Albert Osorio. And I'd also like to recognize that guy that just doesn't go away. Very happy that he's never gone away. And that's Manny Bello. He's that guy that will work whatever you can or won't, right? Thank you, Manny. So I'm going to introduce the officers of the quarters first, and then I'm going to move into the officers of the year. So the officer of the first quarter is Michael Gonzalez. I'm going to read you the numbers. So last year, Michael had 81 cases assigned, 5 OIs, 1 misdemeanor arrest, 39 traffic arrests, 41 parking citations, 46 verbal warnings, 125 citations in total, and 3 field interviews. Mike, congratulations. Come on up. Now, officer of the quarter, second and third quarter, is Officer Misael Galvani. So I don't sound redundant. He had about 150 cases. He had 18 office incident reports, 2 misdemeanor arrests, 74 traffic arrests, 3 warrant arrests, 58 parking citations, 100 verbal warnings, and a total of 455 citations. Congratulations. Officer of the fourth quarter is Armando Echenique. This officer had 57 cases, 9 office incident reports, 1 felony arrest, 12 traffic arrests, 15 parking citations, 10 verbal warnings, 92 citations, and 9 vehicles impounded. Congratulations. Now we're going to go on to the officers of the year, and employees of the year. So the officer of the year is not necessarily just based on stats. We kind of look at everything. The major and I look at what has come in. We analyze it. We take the sergeant's recommendations. And I'm going to read you a nomination letter that I wrote for our Officer of the Year, who's Misael Galvani. On Sunday, August the 10th, 2025, at approximately 2100 hours, 9 p.m. for you civilians, while on routine patrol, Officer Misael Galvani encountered a 3-vehicle crash involving multiple injuries. Acting swiftly, Officer Galvani positioned his patrol car to block oncoming traffic, ensuring the safety of the scene. Upon exiting his vehicle, he observed a passerby attempting to extricate, which means removed, a critically injured victim from one of the vehicles. Without hesitation, Officer Galvani joined in the effort, and together they successfully removed the victim from the wreckage. Upon assessing the victim and determining that he was unresponsive and pulselessness, Officer Galvani quickly retrieved his automatic external defibrillator from his patrol vehicle, and while passerby initiated chest compressions, Officer Galvani cut open the victim's shirt to properly apply the AED pads and continued life-saving chest compressions. In those critical moments, every second counted. Though scene was chaotic with injured parties and bystanders in distress, Officer Galvani maintained complete focus. His calm yet rapid response ensured no time was lost, ultimately making the difference between life and death of the victim. Through his decisive actions, the victim's pulse was restored prior to the arrival of Miami Fire Rescue, who subsequently transported the patient to Ryder Trauma Center. Though the victim remained in critical condition for several days, he made a full recovery. Officer Galvani's quick thinking, reliance on his training, and unwavering commitment to preserving life directly saved the victim, who otherwise would have likely succumbed to his injuries. His actions not only bring credit upon himself, but also to the West Miami Police Department and the entire law enforcement profession. Congratulations, Officer Galvani.
I'll hold them. Since you have so many, I'll hold them.
All right, this next one is pretty special to me because I think this person came in 14, 13, 12, I don't know, 12 years ago. And he probably holds the record for having applied more times in the city of West Miami than anybody else. And every time he would come in, I would say, nope, nope, nope. And then finally, I said yes. And it's a good thing I said yes, because this next person is just an amazing officer and supervisor, sergeant. So the Sergeant of the Year is Sergeant Hadrian Rodriguez. So I'm going to read to you a little bit of stuff that I wrote down here. So, known throughout the department as the new octopus of the agency, Sergeant Rodriguez, or H, as he is normally called by our people, usually performs far greater than the scope of his duties. From overseeing property and evidence responsibilities to handling the department's numerous IT and technical issues, he has become an invaluable resource to the organization. His knowledge, professionalism, dedication, and unwavering commitment to the department are evident in everything he does. Sergeant Rodriguez continuously demonstrates a willingness to step in wherever needed, ensuring the department operates efficiently and effectively. His work ethic, reliability, and ability to manage multiple critical responsibilities simultaneously have earned him the respect of his peers and us supervisors alike. The department proudly recognizes Sergeant Rodriguez for his exceptional service and his continued dedication to the city of West Miami and the community we serve. Congratulations. Oh boy, here comes a long one. I'm going to have some coffee before I leave. So this next one's pretty special because, and it's special to myself and the major because both of us were actually in these positions before we got promoted. So this next one is the Detective of the Year. And I'm going to read you the citation first. This detective is actually up for the Lee McGahee Award at the Florida Police Chiefs Conference this year, that he will be receiving an Officer of the Year award from the Florida Police Chiefs for these accomplishments. So I'm going to read the citation, and I'm going to call him up. Detective Jimenez was leading the investigation of a robbery that happened at the Dollar Tree store located at 821 Southwest 67th Avenue on July 25th, 2025. The subject wore dark clothing with a mask to conceal his identity. He browsed through the store, acting as if he was going to make a purchase. He pulled out a black handgun and presented a handwritten note to the cashier. The suspect robbed her of $494 as she feared for her life. The suspect fled on foot before our officers could arrive. That's because they waited like 10 minutes to call us. Detective Jimenez took over the case and worked with detectives from other agencies. After reviewing the surveillance video of the robbery, Detective Jimenez enhanced photos that were placed onto a Be on the Lookout with pictures circulated in Miami-Dade and Broward counties. Detective Jimenez recognized that this subject was involved in robberies of dollar stores in both counties. He reached out to the agencies in both counties and set up a coordination with detectives and patrol deputies to monitor 10 stores with the assistance of our criminal apprehension team. The suspect continued to commit robberies in other jurisdictions, while Detective Jimenez kept in contact with agencies sharing information. The suspect was located in North Miami on August 11th, 2025, and arrested by the West Miami Police Department. The suspect was arrested wearing the same clothes depicted in the surveillance video of the robbery. Our officers also recovered a firearm from inside his vehicle. Detective Jimenez Mirandized the suspect and completed an interview with the suspect that led to a confession. The suspect confessed to robbing the West Miami store and signed a statement admitting to the robbery. Due to Detective Jimenez's professionalism and thorough investigation, the FBI spoke with the suspect and filed a federal criminal complaint for this robbery and others. Detective Jimenez showed true tenacity with his investigation by collaborating with other agencies to track down the suspect. He shows great professionalism and investigative skills that kept our community safe by apprehending a suspect who was armed and previously robbed businesses in other jurisdictions. Congratulations, Detective Jimenez.
You gotta say something. You gotta say something.
Oh, he's gonna speak?
Yeah, he's gonna say something. He's gonna say a few words.
Just don't cry, whatever you do, don't cry. Okay, go ahead. Say something, right?
I'll keep it short and sweet. Everybody that I work with and everybody that's here knows I can't do this alone. So this is for you guys too, for always having my back and 15ing every time I need someone. So thank you to all of you and thank you to everybody that's here.
All right, this year we have a Traffic Enforcement Award, and that's going to go to our motor officer, Anthony Suardiaz. Isn't he cute? Look at that picture. It's beautiful. Like Donald Trump says, he's beautiful. All right. So Officer Anthony Suardiaz serves as the department's only motor officer and has consistently demonstrated an unwavering commitment to traffic safety and proactive law enforcement. Through his aggressive and highly visible traffic enforcement efforts, Officer Suardiaz has played a vital role in reducing violations, improving roadway safety, and enhancing the quality of life for our residents and our visitors. His dedication to the department extends far beyond traffic enforcement. Officer Suardiaz approaches every assignment with professionalism, initiative, and a strong sense of duty. Whether conducting proactive patrols, assisting fellow officers, or representing the department in the community, he consistently exemplifies the value and standards of this agency. As a department's sole motor officer, Anthony has embraced the responsibility with pride and dedication, making a lasting impact through his hard work, reliability, and commitment to public safety. And there is a number. His number for the year was 1,422 citations. It's a good thing it's not being televised because people won't drive through here anymore. All right. So this next award certainly is last but not least in these categories. So last year, I lost my assistant, my executive assistant. And I reached out across the city, and I spoke to the city manager. And the city manager obliged with my recommendation and my selection. So this person is my right hand. He takes a lot off my plate, and I'm going to read to you some of the stuff that he does. So the Administrative Excellence Award this year goes to my assistant, Ernesto Hernandez. So Ernie, as he's commonly referred to, his dedication, loyalty, and professionalism are evident in everything he does. Ernie not only serves as my assistant with exceptional reliability and attention to detail, but he also manages the red light camera program and fulfills the critical role of records custodian for our police department. No matter how demanding the day may be, Ernie consistently demonstrates a positive attitude, strong work ethic, and unwavering commitment to the agency. Beyond his official responsibilities, he has a unique ability to keep me grounded and focused, especially during challenging days. His support, dependability, and genuine care for the department and its people do not go unnoticed. Ernie is truly a phenomenal employee whose contributions far exceed expectations, and the department is better because of him. Congratulations, Ernie. All right. Now, for our platinum sponsors this year. If I can find it among all these papers, here we go. All right. So we could not do this by ourselves. We could, but I probably wouldn't have a job come Monday because we'd be over budget. So I reached out to the people that we do business with all the time, and they were gracious enough to, give us whatever we needed to host this for our officers. And I will be eternally grateful to you for that. The first person I'm going to call up here is David De La Espriella with Red Speed LLC. Come on up, Dave. cry. Thank you, Dave. You know, next up, this is a partnership that I didn't think was going to work in the beginning. There's a lot of growing pains and back and forth and a lot of dinners and a lot of questions, but we finally made it work, right? So Denise Contreras and Annabelle Nogueiras from Motorola Solutions, come on up. Mercy, is Frank here? I'm going to have you come up and accept it on his behalf. So our Director in Planning and Zoning, Mercy Soler, will accept the award on behalf of Frank Alonso, who is our engineer with AMI Engineering. He was also gracious enough to help us with this. Come on up, Mercy. So the next person here, we've been doing business, a lot of us have been doing business in the city at our local bank, Sun State, for many, many years, you know, personally. We were able to finally get the city to commit to moving a lot of their accounts to Sun State, because I think that's where it's at. They do a great job, they have a great product, and I reached out to our friends at Sun State, and Johan Caraballo, come on up here. You also came through for us. Thank you. So last but not least, right, and I guess you can attest to how much work our Sergeant of the Year does, right? Because you guys are on like first name basis. So we've been partners with USA Software, which are the people that give us the software to do what we do and to write our reports. And we've been with you guys, I don't know, Nelson, how long has it been? 20 years, 15 years? I don't know. It's been a long time. And you've been great partners. You and Woody have always come through. So thank you very much for being here tonight and for helping us out. Christine Stamfley, USA Software. Careful there. You have no insurance? Now, even though I did not really reach out this year, I'm just going to say next year I expect to get double the amount from Latin America Restaurant and Bakery. Albert, thank you for everything that you guys do for us on the daily. I love our partnership, and I love the fact that you've always taken care of us. So thank you. So now is the time for the raffle. So the first raffle we're going to do is the green tickets. So break out the green tickets, and I'll have Pedro shake it, and I'll pick it out. Shake that for Pedro, will you?
Good, good. Here, shaking. We're good? All right, here we go. This is the winner.
First number. Well, before I tell you what you're getting. All right, this is going to be a $50 gift card to Certo. Certo. In West Miami, it's Certo, not Certo. All right, it is 794805. Well, come on up then. She said me, okay.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Congrats.
Thank you.
Excellent.
No, yeah, just
All right, this next one is going to be a $50 gift card from Smoking Guns. 794806. 794806. I think there's something going on there at that table.
Thank you, Pedro.
Mañana vamos a hacer esto. Mañana vamos a hacer esto. Eso. Oh, that's the winner. That's the winner.
All right, this next one is a $50 gift card to Texas Roadhouse. Seven nine four 834. 794 834. 834. Going once. 834 going twice. Gone. Next one is 794780. 794780. 780. 780 going once, twice, gone. 794790. 794790. 79. Oh, we have a winner. I know where you're having dinner tomorrow night. This next one is a $50 gift card for Home Depot. 794765. 794765. Dimitri, come on up. You got to bring your ticket. Bring your ticket. I don't know what the hell you're going to buy at Home Depot for $50, but okay. Some monster drinks or something. I don't know. Okay, this next one is a $50 gift card to Bass Pro Shop. And 794787. 794787. Oh. We have a fisherman. There you go. All right, this next one is a Visa gift card for $150. 794833. 794833. 833. Gina, come on up. I know what you're doing with this. More fishing gear for Junior. All right, excellent. This is a $50 gift card to Walmart. You can go buy your stuff at Walmart. 794776. 794776. You're not going to see that number on your head, Madam Clerk. Oh, that was Mercy. Okay. 794776. Come on up, Officer Castillo. I'm going to check this one real good. Former Hialeah Gardens guy, you know what happens there. All right, this is a $50 gift card to Lowe's. $50 gift card to Lowe's. 794792. Well, come on up here, Gabby. I knew you guys were going to win something tonight. I just had that feeling, David. Oh, an energy drink, maybe? Some plaster? All right, this is another $50 gift card to Certo. 794754. 794754. 794754. Going once, going twice, gone. I'm gonna put them back in. I'm not gonna touch that. No, put them back in and no. Put them all back in and swish it. There we go. Shake it. All right. 794782. 794782. Litzy. Hey, you know what? You're going to have to take me to lunch next week. So come on up and get this. All right. This is the last gift card. This is a $5,000 gift card. No, I'm kidding. It's not $5,000. Everybody started like freaking out. Breaking out your black pens. It's me. You got, okay. So this is a $150 Visa gift card. Why is it that I only hear the city clerk up here? 794836. 794836. That's why I wasn't pulling the numbers. So, all right, we have a bottle of wine from Happy Wine. This is a 10 Siglos, and it looks like it's an organic grape wine. Nope, green tickets. Orange is for one number, that's it. So come on, shake it up. Shake it up. Shake it, shake it. 794839. 794839. 839. I heard that, Ralph. 839. Going once. Going twice, gone. Seven nine four eight three one. 794-831. Well, come on up here if you got it. All right, this looks to be another, this is a red wine, probably a Pinot Noir, Bestizo, and this is 794-781. 794-781. All right. You can't open this in uniform. All right, that does it for the general raffle. Now we're going to raffle something for only those that have an orange ticket, which are our sworn officers in the department. And this is a Hollison optic for your gun, which is why it's only going to my sworn. Three, 5, 5, 9, 3, 4. Nine, 3, 4 is the last digits. Myrna? All right. Done. Done. Emilio, you're welcome. All right, folks, that concludes the raffle. You can stick around. I think that Q's going to play some music or whatever. You can hang out with us if you want. If not, this is over. I want to thank our platinum sponsors again for a fantastic job. Thank you so much. Our vice mayor, our commission, our police commissioner, Juan Blanes, thank you so much for everything you do for us. Good night.